Hey, good afternoon. Happy Thursday. Almost the end of the week. We have nearly made it. I'm meteorologist Courtney Aitken in for meteorologist Ben Derry this afternoon. He'll be here for the 5, 6, and 10 p.m. news. But for now, I got you on the app and I want to show you the sunrise from this morning. An absolute stunner. Look at that camera shaking. That's the wind. So you've likely noticed if you've been outside by this time today that it is blustery. Let me tell you, during our noon show, I was out in the backyard, the Kare 11 backyard at noon sharp, and it was okay outside. Wasn't too much wind. It was warm. And then I went back out there right around 12:30. And boy, it was blustery. There was pollen every which way. I'm sure I'll be paying for that later. But those winds, all that to say, have picked up and they will continue to be very gusty through this afternoon and evening. Expect winds up to around 30, 32, 33 miles per hour. Then they finally die down after the sun goes down. But until then, lots of wind. For us in the metro, we are not under any type of an alert, but to our north, to our northeast, and out to our west, very many, I should say. That's correct, right? Very many counties. Either way, many counties there in bright pink are going to be under red flag warnings now through 9 o'clock tonight. South winds today, that's why it's so warm, are going to gust up to 40, even 45 miles per hour. So fire danger is critical. And also something else to note is we've had some storms developing out to our west. Everything really well behaved. I haven't seen any hail reports. I haven't seen any severe wind reports, but you can see there is lightning embedded in there. And lightning paired with dry vegetation and a lot of wind is not a good thing. So if we get a dry lightning strike, that could cause a wildfire. So those of you in those western counties, especially if you are hearing thunder, not only go inside, but just make sure that you are paying attention to your property for any signs of smoke. Warm and windy today. That's the story. Thunder showers are possible this evening. They may fizzle out before they make it to the metro. TBD. Either way, it's not something to cancel your plans over. We could see some rain sweeping over us. We could hear some thunder. It will not be severe. Sunday is another story. That is very likely going to be strong, severe storms. That's going to be a messy day. So I would not plan anything outside on Sunday, especially during the second half. That's when we have our weather impact alert, which I'll show you momentarily. Today, we're going for a high of 78. Those south winds doing the most to warm us up today. And we do have those clouds, which will increase as we get into the back half of our day. You can see them increasing there, along with that best chance for a shower between 5 and 7 o'clock tonight. Fun fact for you, on this date, May the 14th, back in 2013, we hit 98 degrees. That is our record high for today's date. We have not been any warmer than that on today's date, but really think about that. Almost triple digits on May 14th. Luckily, we're not going to get there today. We have upper 70s, so about 20 degrees cooler than the record. Wind speeds as of about 1 o'clock, about 14 miles per hour for the Twin Cities. Again, more windy the further you go to the west, and that is where we do have those red flag warnings through the 9 o'clock hour. Wind gusts out of the south up to 40, 45 miles per hour. So don't burn anything today and make sure that you're paying close attention to your property for any signs of smoke. Here's the next hour or so. We do expect additional storms to linger out to our west. It'll be a waiting game to see if these roll into the metro. If they do, it would be sometime between 5 and 7 o'clock. They're not moving particularly fast, so we'll have to wait a little bit to see rain, and it'll be very quick if we do see it. So here's 5 o'clock. I fast forward to 7:30, and we're pretty much done. Most of the activity is out to our east already, so we could get a nice little spritzing and then we are done. There could be some thunder. I don't expect any issues. Then as we get into Friday morning, completely clear. Thing is, it will be even more windy on your Friday, even warmer too. So that means we'll see some fire danger into tomorrow. Today, warm, very windy, quick round of rain possible into our evening. This weekend, temperatures trend cooler, but we're still in the 70s, and we do have that shot for severe weather on Sunday. Here is why. This is our setup over the weekend. Saturday, honestly looks fine. I think it'll be mainly dry. Then we have this low pressure and a warm front that creeps up from the south. You can see here not only widespread rain, But looking at this from what we know about severe weather, this is a really good setup for severe weather and some heavy rain as well. We could get multiple inches between Sunday and Monday. So all of that paired with the severe risk is why we have issued a weather impact alert for Sunday afternoon, 3 o'clock until midnight. Severe weather looking likely at this point. All modes of severe weather will be possible. What does that mean? Well, it means we could see anything from damaging wind gusts, hail, to even a couple of isolated tornadoes. Doesn't mean we will see those things. It just means it'll all be possible given the atmospheric ingredients. So expect to modify your plans and make sure that you have at least 1 or 2 reliable ways to get weather alerts. Here's your 7-day. 78 today. Warm and windy, a chance for rain this evening. It's still out to the west. We're keeping an eye on it. Tomorrow, warm and windy, but even more so, mid-80s. Then we're mostly dry on our Saturday. Weather impact alert for the second half of our Sunday. That may even carry over into Monday. We'll see you later.